Heyo! Hello everybody. Welcome to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. We got a new week of dailies. Looking at them, we got, looks like some fun ones. We've got a dirt race, just for funsies. We've got high speed ring in group 1s. And we have Le Mans no chicane, I believe, in group 3. Now, I've been hearing rumors that bump drafting will kill your SR, which is going to make Le Mans a really interesting race if nobody's bump drafting. Or if you have to do it much more lightly to avoid getting your SR tanked. But anyway, should be interesting. What we're going to do, last time we had high speed ring, it was a daily A race using group 4 cars, and the Veyron was the meta, and I had a lot of fun doing that one. I had some good speed. This time being group 1, still in the same direction, which surprised me. I thought it was going to be backwards or reverse. But in group 1 cars, it looks like the R92 is the meta, hands down meta. Everybody, like the top 100 in the world, all are driving the R92. And we just had the R92 as a time trial at Le Mans. And I was able to get gold on that, thankfully, after a lot of time. But I haven't put a livery on this thing yet, because we don't get to use these very often.
Cole_Trickle.
Hey, Cole!
Said.
SPC needs a livery. SPC needs to give me some criteria. What he wants a livery on and what he wants the livery to be, and then Salamander can start on said livery. But yes, that can happen. That absolutely can happen. But I'm going to put a livery on this thing. We're going to start with that. I did run just, 3-4 laps of trying this thing out, and I think I'm ranked like 1,080 in the world, top of my friends list, so which only has like 4 people on it. But I got some speed right off the bat with this thing, so might be daily race B this week is going to be my jam. So we'll see. Elite colors on what car? There's like 500 cars to choose from. Which, if we go look, I have 472 of the 519 cars, so I'm trying to be a bit of a completionist and get all the cars. But the problem is they just released one that costs 20 million. I had all the 20 million cars, so I didn't have to save up a ton of money. So I've been burning through my money for my credits. But now we have this Mercedes-Benz W196 for 20 mil. So now I need to save up 13 mil about as fast as I can. And R92, it's only 2 mil, so those of you that don't have it could get that to run Daily Race B. And unless things have changed, again, it looks like it's an R92 fest. So at the top of my friends list, Leo's got some decent time in the 787. Let's see, R92. R92. All the way down the list. All the top 100 are R92s. All of the top 200 times are R92s. Alright, when are we going to find a car that's not an R92? Alright, this might take too much time. Okay, so the top 400 cars at a minimum on the global leaderboard are R92s. I've dropped them down to 1100th place. But I can get more time out of that. But we got to put a fast, slippery livery in this thing. So we're going to do that first. We're going to see if I can knock something out without taking too much time, so I can still maybe run a race or two. We've been allowed to replace the wheels on this thing? We are. Okay. You know what? I haven't looked at the new wheels yet. Wasn't there... There were some new American racing ones? I thought? Maybe not. Rotiform, that's all... These are all new. That kind of works on that car. But... Is Ray's new? No, Ray's has been here for a long time. Anyway, we got to put a livery on before we put wheels on. Actually, I should see. Hold on. Have I downloaded any liveries for this thing? Any styles? I did. Oh, RJ made one. A Snickers livery. That's kind of cool. A Sugar Shuffles special. Very nice. I'm going to design my own though. That's what we're going to do. Alright, do we want to do... I want to try to do a special color for the paint. I always find it a challenge doing a special color and then having to work around that. Should do it in something crazy. Hot pink? No, we're not doing hot pink. Ooh, the color shifts are always fun. Like a blue and purple. Very purple. Very blue. Like a yellow, green, purple? I don't know. Oh, I could do a deep purple. Maybe I should do this funky blue. I like my reds and my oranges for sure. And black. You know, I'm gonna try doing this like crazy blue color as a base. I may end up covering most of it, but we'll see. Start with that. Alright, so the first order of business is what do we want the background color or the background design to be? If I want to use that blue, then I can't cover it all up. So I can't use like one of these here where it ends up, where I basically have to cover the whole car in decals. Maybe something where it starts at the blue and fades to something else, or starts in at a more legit color and then fades to the blue. gonna have to change that top part, but what do I have the color as? Just black. I go from a dark purple to the chrome blue. Or a yellow. Oh god, that'd be obscene. Ooh, like a really dark blue to the chrome blue? I like that, but we're going to put it on from a different angle. We're going to say from the camera view. There, now it looks more legit. Leave all that up. Okay. So we're going to do that. But then if I double it, there. Now it doesn't look quite so crazy. Oh, bottom. Bottom doesn't look right. There we go. Then we can just either do something down the middle to kind of cover up what's going on there. Otherwise, we should be good. Okay, so we got, what's that? That's an 8-degree angle. We go. We just make it super huge. There we go. Alright, so now I'm pretty sure these are going to be the other, yep. So now, do I make it the same blue? I'm not going to leave it that chrome blue up in the front. That looks ridiculous. But, do I have it blend in like that? Or do I make that black? I could make it like a, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Could make it a dark gray. I do like that. And then I can put something on those, what look like tabs. Oh, that's what I could... Okay, hold on. I'm going to change this. See how this looks.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, Yo,
What's going, RJ? How you doing? I have a feeling I'm going to be running some Daily B this week, so I hadn't put a design on the R92 yet, so that's what we're starting out with.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, I've only run Race C so far.
I haven't tried Race C. Well, I haven't even tried Race B. I've just done a little bit of qualifying for Race B, and I've got some speed right off the bat, so that's probably...
Rybozen,
I really liked
Sugar
High
Shuffles,
Speed Ring
said,
a few weeks ago when it was the Group 4s.
Just ran with McLast place from the back LOL.
Oh, fun.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, he didn't change tires. Whoops.
Do you need to?
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, not required, but they're dead.
They're dead. So not required, but they're required. Or you'd be a fool not to do it. Right, what else is other? Anything? Oh, the rear doojobby here. The intake. And then the top of the wing as part of other. Interesting.
Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles, said, yeah, I am guessing it was his first try this week.
Gotcha.
He spun I think lap 4 of 5. Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles, said, like this color combo.
You like that? I do like how this is working.
Stream Elements, said, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
I don't like how it's doing that. Oh, there we go. It's like -3 does it. There we go. So now it kind of keeps the pattern a little bit back there. Okay, that's what I wanted. Alright, so now what do we want to actually put on there? I want to put my rig, my seat. No, that's not going to come up very well. Put moss on there. Needs to be in a different color, but just white. Not black. I think white's what's going to have to stand out. You know, I'll put something else on the other side. What do I do besides NOS? Axe. Oh. There, that'll work. Then I got the rear. It's weird that the rear wing is other. Right, but I think I know what I want to put there. There we are.
Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles, said, yeah, white sponsors is going to pop on this thing. Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles, said, this wing is weird.
Yeah, this wing is weird. There, I like that though. Gonna do that. You know, I should have just aligned this thing like that. There we go.
Stream Elements, said, If you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team,
Yeah, Stream Elements
contact
knows
me at
what's up.
salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
Alright, now I can put my logo back there. $126. $126. Perfect. Actually, still really started to like this dubby stuff.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, "Hey, those Lupulin logos Joe made for me, LOL."
Yeah, I haven't used them yet. I did make sure to add them to my collection here, but I haven't actually used them. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now
Rybozen,
we need to actually
Sugar
get the front and the side and all that business.
said, "One of my favorite MN beers. I've only really used them once."
Alright, let's put my logo on the side like I normally do. Will it line up with the tire? No, that's not going to look good. Got to angle it a little bit. 179, 355. $355, 179. Try to actually get it lined up. I think that's about right. fit. Okay, good, it doesn't bleed off. There we go. Alright, now we just have to reposition it all. Line that up. Down there. That's the wrong one. That's the... And we gotta go to this one. This should be easier. Just line it up with that one. Smaller. Yeah, that works. I do like these colors. I don't want to put anything else on the side. Like under my name. Nah, that'll get too busy. But I should put something up on the back panel there. I wonder if this is going to turn out. That may not work. It's really hard to see. Can't do that. There we go, put the team back there. Actually, you know what? I'll put something else on that side, but at least I'll have it lined up the right way. You know what? I'll put my lizard. That's what I'll do. Put my lizard back there. But I need to outline it.
PHG Pyro said, Daily BEO.
Come on, man. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Daily B.
PHG Pyro said, nice car though.
I'm digging it so far. Just need to get this thing to outline right. There. I mean, unless somebody really zooms in on it, they're not going to see it's a little wonky, but although, you know, I could fix that. That's kind of the general idea. Now let's get it a little more fine-tuned. Fill in some of these gaps a little bit. Not going to make it perfect, but going to make it just a little bit better. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we'll stick with that. Okay, so now, all right, we gotta do something to the top because that overlap looks silly. Do I just put a stripe down the middle?
PHG Pyro said, I wish I had your skills. I can't do this.
I enjoy this. This is fun. Yeah, we're just going to do a line. I don't think I want to do it bright white. I think I'll do it like kind of an off-white. Or like a light, there we are, a light gray. Whoops, I wanted, there we go. Then we just stretch it over the length of the whole car. Or you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do, let's do this instead. I'm going to make that black. I'm going to put a layer underneath it that's white. There we go. Like that. There, that gets rid of the overlap problem. Gives it a little more of a classic touch to it. Alright, so it's 58 wide. Alright, so I need to do the same thing on top, though. 58. I don't know why I didn't just choose the sideways one. That was silly. There we go. There we go. Got the stripe going all the way down. Okay, so I got the top. Let's see, do I put something on the top of the door? I can put something on the top of the door.
PHG Pyro said, "The music songs like it's from Zelda."
Oops, that's not the one I wanted.
PHG Pyro said, "Sounds."
That's the one I wanted.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, "Hey go Mavs. LOL."
You know, I went to Mankato. Did you know that, RJ? I don't know if I told you that. That's where I went to college.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, "Same. Yeah, we talked about it, I believe."
Oh, okay. Throw something patriotic on there. What this one? Got to make sure the flag's flying backwards. So the wind is pulling it, otherwise people get mad at me. Can't have that. Alright, now we gotta do something else on the hood. Actually, could I get the Next Level Racing to show up okay on the hood?
Stream Elements said, "If you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
Didn't want to duplicate, I wanted to move it. There we go. Try to get the... There we go. That's how we wanted it. That works. Don't think I can put my logo on the hood without that looking weird. Well, actually, yeah, let's just see what it looks like. I don't know what the... I don't think that's going to work, but if I go like this, that'll work. There, it's close enough. Oh, except it bleeds through. Can't have that, so... have to reduce the angle, I think. Not the angle. Depth? No. It's like either way, that's just gonna... it's just gonna bleed through a little bit. Alright, well, the only other way to solve that is to go like this. Camera. Change the color. There we go. Duplicate that over there. There. Now that's all covered up. All right. Don't want to put anything else in the air intakes there. I think I just want to leave that. Can I drop something in front of the... oh yeah, I always put the makers of my gloves, Fly Racing. Usually put them up in the front, like so. Don't think I want any other funky design elements up there. I think I can keep that a little more minimalist. Don't necessarily need to put something on the top of the door. or between the A team and my logo. I don't know that I need anything there.
PHG Pyro said, "Did you say the makers of your gloves?"
Yep. So my gloves are Fly, if you can see that, Fly Racing. Or says it on the finger too. Fly Racing. They were the ones I found that had a Rockstar logo that was already on it. So I generally have Logitech to represent my steering wheel. I put NextLevel Racing for my rig. Do Fly for my gloves. Try to put those on pretty much every car. Alright. I don't think I need anything else on the top. Although what I do need to do is change this side mirror. And just wrap it in
Speed Bump
blue.
said,
Hey Speed Bump.
"I use my gold gloves LOL."
There we go. There. Now that's colored properly.
Speed Bump said, "Golf."
Oh, golf gloves.
PHG Pyro said, "Is it flyracing.com? I'm in the market for new gloves because my Veman gloves are ripped to shreds."
Yeah, I've had these for a while. I think it is just flyracing.com if I remember right. You know what? Let me check really quick. Well, you know what? I found them on Amazon. I think is where I found. Let me.
PHG Pyro said, "I have wide receiver gloves here, but they aren't good for racing."
I think I ordered these off of Amazon. Yeah, I did. So Pyro, I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Salamander MN said,
There you go.
https://
That's where I got mine.
www.amazon.com/dp/b09b4flt2r?ref=ref=sign
I like them.
pp
I had gotten a different pair,
_yo2ov
and the size was just not right.
_fed
That weren't Fly. They were a different brand. Oh, there you go.
PHG Pyro said, "Already found them on Amazon."
There you go.
Speed Bump said, "Looking on Amazon now, they look good."
I do like them. I like them quite a bit. McNaughty, I had asked McNaughty what he was using, and he sent me a different brand, but he said he'd gone through like 3 different ones. And I do think he logs more seat time than me. I've had these now for, I don't know, 6 months or so, I'm guessing. And they've done just fine. I mean, they're thin. They're not like a real thick glove, so you can feel what you're doing. And the whole reason I got them was because I was getting calluses on my hands,
Speed
particularly
said,
right here from gripping the
"Show
wheel."
us your hands. LOL, what size do you have?
Oh, so I'm 6'4", so I have really big hands. Do these have a size on them? Because I think I got the biggest ones. Yeah, this is a men. Okay, yep. So it's a men's 3X 13. I don't know if you can see that, but I got the men's 3X size 13 glove. But again, I'm 6'4" tall, so I'm a big guy. I've got really big hands. I can pretty easily palm a basketball.
Speed Bump said,
Oh, I'm gonna put a
"Yup,
number.
thanks."
There we go. I'll put a number back here.
Speed Bump said, I just got a play seat trophy, it's pretty awesome seat.
Yeah, someday my plan is to replace this wheel and pedals with the Logitech Pro and the Pro pedals. And being that it's direct drive, I don't think this GT Lite's going to handle it, so I will need to get a different seat at some point. And I don't know, I've been looking at the other NextLevel seats. I do like NextLevel, but I also want to look at Playseat and GT Omega, see what those are like. Alright, I don't know that I'm going to throw anything else on the back. This doesn't have the typical where I put my my logo stuff on the back, though. Oh, I just noticed that bled through really bad.
Speed Bump said, I'm 6 feet 2 inches and play seat fits me fine. I have it set between medium and large.
Okay. Yeah, see, this thing, the GT Lite, I mean, I fit in it, but barely. Like, when I'm driving, my legs are touching the bar. Well, you can't see it on camera, but it's touching the bar here. So I fit, but just barely. So I'm hoping that my next rig will give me a lot more room. I mean, I got the cheat. I mean, honestly, when I started all this, I didn't know how serious I was going to be about sim racing, if I was actually going to be any good at it. I'd always played the Gran Turismo games on controller, but not like competitively. So I didn't want to spend a ton of money on stuff if it was going to turn out to be like, all right, after 6 months or a year, I just wasn't going to be doing it much anymore. And I've turned out to absolutely love it. So I do plan on dropping some more coin on some better equipment at some point here. Alright. I gotta put something on the wing. Put this guy. What'd you send me? Oh, what yours looks like? Yeah, is that the same one? I just watched McNaughty's video of his setup. Is that the same setup? Or not the same setup, but the same rig, at least? Is that a GT Omega rig? Yeah, it looks like very similar to what McNaughty's setup was.
PHG Pyro said, GT Omega Prime Lite.
Okay. I think his was a different model, but it was a GT Omega. I know they make good seats, so again, either NextLevel GT Omega or Playseat were probably the three I was going to look at.
Thanks for the Rummer Runner livery. That's my second account, LOL.
Oh! I didn't know that that was you, Speed Bump.
PHG Pyro said, I checked our messages, you're my first GT friend.
Well, Pyro, you were my very first streamer that I ever came across. And
PHG
from you, I
Pyro
found Papa.
Said, we were CS together. Speed Bump said,
Oh.
I love it.
Well, Speed Bump, that one I just barely started. I honestly haven't checked my email to see if you ever got back to me with like brands and stuff. I need to do that. Because I was planning on doing quite a bit more with it. I mean, what I got was just a start. Just a start to that one. I felt like I had a lot more to go. I just kind of wanted to get a basic design down for you. I'm sorry, I had no idea that that was you. Oh, that We Are... Oh, I didn't realize that We Are Sim Racing bleeds through to the underside. Did the... other ones didn't.
Speed Bump.
That's why.
Said.
Okay, there we go.
I like some oil logos is fine. You can put your logo and Papa's logo on as well.
Oil logos. Okay. Oh, so I will be able to put my name on the bottom, I think. Ah, there we go. I can fit it there. I'm not going to be able to do both my YouTube and Facebook, but I can at least do this one.
PHG Pyro said, how the hell did I end up being anyone's first streamer? You're probably my first viewer rolling on the floor laughing.
Seriously? Yeah, I don't know. I had watched other streamers, but I was specifically, like, I think I seen Kirith and Super GT, and everybody I was seeing was all European. I really wanted to find some American streamers to follow. And I don't remember how I was searching, but yeah, you were the one I found first. And watched you for a little bit, and you kind of went dark. Or you weren't streaming very often, and then I somehow found Papa. And I think I saw that you had commented it in one of Papa's, so I'm like, oh, okay. So that's cool. They know each other, so that's going to be a way to go. Whoops, I got to... It's just funny how things work out. Did you see in Papa's Discord, me and him got together while he was in Iowa. We ended up meeting for lunch at a bar and grill and just hang out and chit chat. That was a lot of fun. You know what? I think that's good enough. I think I'm just going to leave this like that. I don't think there's anything else I need to do to it. That's definitely a different color scheme than I normally do.
Stream Elements said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
Well, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the windshield banner. Got to do the windshield banner.
PHG Pyro said, "That's dope. I'm moving soon and I'll have a better streaming space."
Awesome. Yeah, I've got a new monitor coming. It's supposed to come tomorrow. And when that shows up, I am reconfiguring my entire setup here. Because right now, my PlayStation's hooked up to a projector above me. So I do Gran Turismo on a 120-inch projector screen. Which doesn't have the best latency. I mean, it's a huge screen. And I'm sitting, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away from it to play. But so I'm going to get a 34, I've got a 34-inch Dell curved screen coming. And I'm going to end up moving my rig, I mean, you can't see all this, but move my rig back into the corner. And right now I've got 3 computer desks. My work desk, my personal computer desk, and then what's like a doing bills and paperwork and books kind of desk. And I'm going to redo everything so I'll have a dedicated space instead of using the kind of the whole room here for this. Because right now my computer's just sitting kind of to the next of one of the desks with a computer screen on it. That's where the chat is. That's why I'm always looking off to the left. And then the screen that I'm playing on is way in front of me. And then the camera and the ring light, I have to, like, they're kind of sitting in the middle of the room here. So I have to move them all the way off to the side against the wall whenever I'm done streaming. I've got my microphone connected to a TV tray here. And I've got a keyboard and mouse sitting on a TV tray. So it's a very temporary setup that I always have to keep moving off to the side and then putting back into the room. After I reconfigure everything, I'll have a more permanent space for streaming, so I can just sit down and start whenever I want without having to reset everything up again. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I don't think it's going to get here till late on Tuesday, so it'll probably end up being Wednesday. I'm probably not going to stream because I'm going to be spending mostly all day redoing the whole basement here. But then the hope is that Thursday is Thanksgiving. Friday we're doing Thanksgiving with my family. And then my boys are here. So Saturday, Sunday, I don't know when I'm going to stream again, actually, now that I think about it. When my next time is going to be with everything set up. So it'll probably be a little bit, which is going to give me plenty of time to get it all set up and get it all set up right before I give it a shot. And I just noticed when I changed around stuff down here, the red on my salamander on the left looks wrong. I gotta fix that.
Said, "Same, that's what killed my stream. Having to set everything up when I want to race.
Yep.
My last few streams I've done it straight from the PS5.
There we go. Oh, that looks better. I haven't tried streaming straight from the PS5. I mean, I ended up buying myself a nice gaming computer to stream from.
Said, "Don't forget you have to add some football in there too. LOL.
Some football? What do you mean add some football? Yeah, there we go. I think we're good to go with this one. What time we got? 1:15. All right. That only took me a little over an hour to do. Sometimes doing a livery takes me like 2 hours, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. So this one went a little quicker. But real quick, I haven't shown anybody else speed bump. Do you mind if I bring up that car on stream? Show what I've got so far.
Speed bump said, "Sure, go ahead."
Oh, where is it? This is the GTR, right? What do I have it sorted by? Last year's true. There it is. There we go. That's what I've put together so far. I feel like I got a long ways to go on it. And I hadn't replicated the Rum Runner Racing I put on the other side because I had to spell it all out. So that took me quite a bit of time to get that spelled out on the side. So doing that on the other side, I wanted to wait till I got okay that you liked it before I went with it. I didn't know if you'd like the R3, because trying to spell out Rum Runner Racing ended up like I said, took a lot of work. If I just did R3 as sort of an abbreviation, if you would like that. So, and then that's a light gray going across the back. I could make it a little more gray because it almost looks too white, but I could make it more gray if you want it, a little bit darker gray if you wanted me to.
Said, "Yeah, it's way cool. R3 is good."
Here, we'll just do a little, since I have you, and we can mess with this live a little bit. We'll spend just a couple minutes. So you can see, I had to do all these letters to get that to turn out the way it did. Since I don't have those pre-done. That took quite a bit of, as you can see, that took quite a bit of work. Let's see there, it's this light gray color. I don't know if you'd want a darker gray, like that, or like that. Or if you like the really light gray that I have in there. Because I know you said light gray in the email.
Said, "Oh wow." Speed bump said, "Good."
I mean, do you want to just keep it at that light of a gray, or would you like it 1 or 2 shades darker, you think?
Speed bump said,
"Hey, Turtle Shell
is good." Turtle Shell
so
said,
even,
"Hey Sal,
1 darker,
chat.
2 darker." Like the 1, 2.
Speed bump
1
said,
Alright, that's
1.
easy enough.
Turtle Shell said, "Is that the preloaded font? How do you lean them?"
So the R, okay, so the R was one that I found. So I went out and found the R, and it's like that already. All the other ones, here, if I just, it's like there's an A. If you hold L1 and you go, so L1 and you go left or right, that leans it. Whereas if you hold R1, whoops, R1 and or R2 and L2 spin it, and R1 moves the camera, but L1 allows you to stretch it left, right, or you can stretch it up or down. So that's what I did. I took the R's are just the way they are, but all the other letters I had to stretch. And then what you have to do, I zoom in on these. So if I zoom in really far, you can see that they're how zoomed out you can't tell, but zoomed in you can see that
Turtle shell.
It's a collection of, I have the red as the letter, and then I have different duplicates of the letter behind it offset in a different color to give it a outline. So that's why there's so many. Like the G here, if I zoom in, the red part of the G is just the center.
PHG
and then all four of these white ones are a copy of the G in a different color,
same gloves,
offset, in order to give it a bit of an outline. Because you can't, what doesn't work, again, I'll show this. If I just do A, and then let's say I want to make an outline of it, I can't just put an outline in white and make it bigger. As you can see, it doesn't fit quite right. But if I instead just do one, and I just go up one, left one, and then I duplicate that, and then I go down two, duplicate that, go right two, duplicate, whoops, not duplicate on the other side. Duplicate that, and then go up two. There, now I've got almost a perfect outline by putting 4 copies of the A behind it and offsetting it, one in each direction diagonally. And most of the time that works. Some of the letters, like Y, that doesn't work so well. You end up with some artifacting. But
Speed Bump said, "Wow, now I wish my name was shorter, LOL."
But anyway, so that's how that work goes into it. There, we changed that color a little bit. I think we can do the same thing here, probably.
Blue Blom said,
"Hey, Blue Blom.
Nice. More rum."
Blue Blom, aren't you supposed to be working? There we go. How's
Blue
that?
Blom said, "Nope, off this week."
Off this week. Nice. I am on my 3rd week off. I took 3 weeks of PTO. I've spent the last 2 weeks working on YouTube. I've been trying to stream 5 days a week. This is the 3rd week. I'm going to stream today, tomorrow. I may not stream Wednesday.
Speed Bump.
And then certainly not Thursday, and probably not. Maybe I'll stream
dude.
Friday, but we'll see. All right, we're going to overwrite that. Speed
Blue
Bump,
Blom.
I'll do more to it.
Sick.
I'm going to add more to this one
Very
before I
cool.
release it. But that's we got to start on that one. Blue Blom, something to tell you. You probably saw on Facebook that JDC, they're upgrading. They're not going to be in the TCR class next year, and they're running a Porsche next year. And I saw that they released what the livery is going to look for it. And I do plan on designing that livery in the game. Hopefully before anybody else does. Because if I go look
Amazing.
If I go look
Speed
for
bump.
liveries
Said.
for
Take your time, no hurry.
JDC, there's a lot of people that have already put them together, so I didn't try to replicate those. But I don't know if anybody's done the Porsche one yet, so I'm going to try to be the one to do that. If I remember right, it was
Green
on
elements.
I think we even put it on the 919, or the ones I saw were on the 919.
Remember to hit that like button.
Let me look. Yeah, so somebody had already put this together, Blue Blom. They already had a JDC livery for the 919 hybrid, which doesn't have the same front end as the car they actually run, but it's a pretty darn good replica. So I just downloaded it. I thought that looked pretty stellar. For those of you that don't know, JDC Miller Motorsports is based in Minnesota. Their shop is probably 30-40 minutes from where I live. I haven't been to their shop yet, but when I went to the Road America race this last August, got to visit with them guys. It even turns out my girlfriend went to high school with one of the guys who's a mechanic on the team. So she's, when we were there, she's like, wait a minute, that's Ben. And I'm like, huh? So we got to meet with him, got kind of invited behind the scenes and all this stuff. So hoping next year when we go again, we'll get a little bit more even of be able to chat with them guys. But let me look. There were some more. I need to get to racing, but I just want to do this a little bit more.
Blue Blom said, nice. Porsche will be sick. John and Katie will give you a great tour.
I should actually be like, hey, can I come down and check it out? See if anybody's done the Porsche yet. Yes, so there's the Unitronic.
Blue Blom.
Oh, they've already done it.
Said,
somebody's already done it.
Shop in Savage.
Dang it. I was hoping somebody hadn't gotten to it yet. They're on the 14th.
PHG_Shaggy_Do88 said, GT7 has been all draft heavy, slip heavy racing lately.
Yeah, Shags. Welcome, Shags. Yeah, there's the 919. Yeah, they did the Unitronic on the Audi already. There were a number of those, a number of the
PHG_Shaggy_Do88
on the GT1 car.
Said,
I was hoping to get to this one before somebody else got to it. So maybe I'll take a shot at it as well, see if I can get it more exact. But anyway, let's go in the R92 with the livery I just put on it. There we go. That's looking nice. Let's actually do some racing in this thing. Daily B. I know a number of you may not like Daily B, but I'm kind of excited for this one. The last few weeks, the Daily C's are the ones that have seemed to work out well for me, which means you only get to run once. Oh, Jesus, it's starting like real soon. See, I think I switched this around
Stream
just a little
Elements
bit.
Said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
I think I changed that. Can I get in? Is it gonna get me in? Alright, we're gonna do this on really short notice. I haven't had any other practice since early this morning. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Dang it! Alright. I didn't make it. I was too slow. Alright, well, I suppose now I get to play with the settings a little bit. Actually, I'm going to reduce this a little to see if I can get some more speed out of it. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Being that it's high speed ring. Reducing the drag and increasing the speed may help.
PHG_Shaggy_Do88 said, tuning that actually makes a difference.
Oh, now I got a couple people that have passed me.
LOL.
Oh, Leo passed me. Alright, well, I gotta get ahead of Leo for sure. No offense, Leo. I think Leo's actually running this race. He's streaming. The question is whether I'm going to be able to make this first turn very well. Oh geez, I definitely have some extra speed. I think before I was only hitting like 206.
PHG_Shaggy_Do88 said, I did some earlier on an alt account but I didn't tune it, low 58.
I got out of the wall. And you can't get it off the wall. And I'm probably going to get a penalty for it. Well, it's not going to give me a penalty for it. Right, so I think I have to turn in earlier back there. You know what, rather than start that one slow. Try this again. I actually made it through this first corner better than I thought, so...
PHG Pyro said, I'm back.
Welcome back, Pyro.
Pyro said, Sub Shaggy. PHG Pyro said, nice lap by the way.
I should be able to bring that time down a bit more. Let off the gas a lot, probably more than I needed to there. Get used to the setup. Ugh, took that worse. So much steering input up the wall and it slowed me down. I'll get that right. I hit the wall. Still getting down too low in that final corner. Should be able to do that a lot faster. Oh yeah, I can definitely go around there without having to lift. Just need to trust that it'll catch at 58.6, and I can do faster than that even. That is not my best. Even that was way better. I didn't want to be in second there. I hit the wall. And I can't get off the wall. I hate that. Once you touch the wall, you're like glued to it. .58.7. I mean, that's better. Should be able to get it lower than that, though. If I could turn the rear wing down even more. Touch the wall. I'm not losing the rear end, so let's turn the rear wing down that much even more. Stiffen everything up a little bit too. Turn this way down. Let's turn this back up just a smidge. It'll help me stay off the wall. See what that does. Let's see, I think I was hitting 217 at the end. Should be able to be faster than that now. I didn't think I touched the wall. That was weird. It feels like I have a lot more front end grip. That got a lot more sketchy. I got a lot more sketchy. Maybe I can't quite have the rear wing turned down that much. Try another couple laps, see if I can dial it in. Otherwise, I'll adjust it back a little bit more. Get around here. Yep, easy. All right. Wow, that was a whole second faster, and that did not feel like a perfect lap. So let's keep trying this tune. Wrench the steering wheel so much. .72 rattles my steering wheel like crazy. Slow it down.
Seems like you found the perfect tune.
Seems to be working. I'll probably try adjusting it a little bit more. Supposed to be in third gear. And I tapped the wall. Again. Let's see, a 57.264. What does that bring me down to? As far as ranking goes. 303 in the world. Well then. I'll take that. You know, I need to take a screenshot of this one.
PHG Pyro said, I'm going to work on Daily C.
Sounds good. You know what? I can probably get readied up for the next race unless I missed it already. I will have to take a look at that. Actually, I'm barely going to get this lap even in. I won't have time to retune it if it turns out to not be very good.
Stream Elements said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
Whoa, got down too low. Still in the 57s.
Said, someone get Frog's Daily B set up, LOL.
Oh, who am I with? Well, I think Vigilante was on my list of friends. Couple of A-pluses in here. Man, there's some guys with got a 55,998. Yikes!
PHG
56
Pyro
is in here.
said, Monty is in your lobby.
Yup. Who's Monty? I think I've seen the name before.
PHG Pyro said,
Yep.
in P4.
Is that someone we know? Only 4/10 off of whoever Monty is.
PHG Duke Thunder said,
Thanks, Duke.
GL.
Alright, let's not screw this up. Don't know how this is going to go with a bunch of other people in here. This could go very badly.
Pyro said, he has about 20k subscribers on YT and around half that on Twitch and TikTok.
Let's see if we can put on a show.
Thunder said, hope you're well.
Oh, that guy caught me. He slowed down a lot. They slowed down a lot. Oh my god. Holy jeez. That guy slowed down really early though.
PHG Pyro said, bye D.RNSR.
Yeah. Well, there's 8 laps. I got a lot of time to catch up. Holy, and these guys are slow. Alright, at least I'm not going to hit anybody this time. Everybody else has penalties. Yeah, I got some spots back. Need some slipstream here. Up to 8. I guess I didn't even check. Can you actually tune the gearbox in this thing? That was a huge mistake. And then it just spins me. Back to last. I didn't think it was going to just spin me like that. Just trying to get up to speed. That was pretty crappy. Oh, now I'm on the wall. So the walls... God, I hate the penalty system sometimes. So the wall slows me down, and I get a penalty. So I get double whammied on that one. Alright, well, I know I have good pace. I just need to figure out how to drive this with everybody else around me.
Stream Elements said, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Alright, I need to catch some people here now. To put in some clean laps and just catch people. Clearly there's some people with a lot slower cars, so I should be able to catch them just on this long section. Yeah, those two guys in the back. They're sitting ducks. If I can avoid some penalties.
PHG Duke Thunder said, this will definitely take few races to know your limitations.
Yeah, I just caught 3 seconds on them. Come on. I'm trying to push it way too hard. All I'm going to catch are these two guys, and all I have to do is be clean to do it. I don't think I'm going to catch anybody ahead of them unless they get big penalties, so there's no sense in me trying to push it too hard. Oh great, I'm going to catch this guy right at the wrong time.
Jadix, Sugar Shuffles said, how did the rest of the livery go? I had to step away.
Really well. Alright, now I'm going to blow by this guy. Guy ahead of him is also in a slower car. Oh, watch what I'm doing. Jeez. Good thing I didn't get a penalty for that. Oh, you can really ease into that corner. I think I was trying to jerk the wheel too much. This is a lot easier than I was making it out to be. I was definitely making that last turn a lot harder than it needed to be. Well, disaster of a first race, but I've clearly got some speed.
Said, surviving first couple laps is key.
Yeah, I didn't. That very first tight corner, guy ahead of me braked way earlier than I was expecting. So that was bad. But we'll do it again. In fact, let's just turn it all the way down. Yeah, you can't adjust that anymore, so let's see if turning it all the way down. So you can't increase the top speed.
Said, yo, what up, how's it going today?
Hey, Blink 730. It's going good, just had my first race. It didn't go well, but I anticipate I will do better. See if I can get down on the 56s.
Blink 730 said, aka Blink 8019 LOL.
Alright, don't think I'm gonna have it all the way down then, because I'm spinning out on that one. Blink 8019. Were you in the last lobby? Oops. Back up to 1100. I don't want to spin out on this final corner. Let's see, I think we topped out at 222. Or no, it was higher than that. We were hitting 221, 222 right here.
Blink 730 said, I was with Cole and them in a practice lobby with you.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. I appreciate you stopping in. Let's see if we can put on a better show for this next race. Oh, off the wall. That'll be. I lost the rear end going into that one. Oh, dang it! I'm on the wall again.
Blink 730 said, no problem, just sub thumbs up.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, I may have to go back to 1200 where I was just to keep the car more stable. But we'll see if I can rein it in. That's what it was. I lost the rear end because I touched that curb, and the curb sucked me in. All right, so let's just keep going. I need to not touch that curb leading into the final corner. That 1100 to the rear, maybe a little too light. Give it another lap. Off the curb. All right. Right up against that curve at all. Into the 46s, or 56s, I mean. Barely, but I'm into the 56s. There's a lot of time in that slide. Alright. We're going to bring rear downforce back up. I'm going to bring it up to 1150. Actually, bring that down might help too. Where am I ranked now? 218 in the world. Gained almost 100 spots. Alright, we gotta be
PHG Duke
more careful on the first couple laps.
Said, good time.
Thanks, Duke.
Good luck this race.
I think I've raced against this Max Racing 3 before, too. 3A pluses in here. These guys are all fast, though. I mean, I'm ranked 7th in this lobby when I'm, what did it say, 213th in the world? It's just not a lot of people doing daily race B by the looks of it. Is probably what that means. Alright, keep it together. It's probably going to be a lot of it. It's just not getting into trouble will net you a really good finish.
PHG Duke Thunder said,
Probably could move that brake balance to the front too to not slide going into this first tight corner. For that.
PHG Pyro said,
Thank goodness.
I'm going to see how good I qualify with the Ford GT.
Alright, still in 5th. Oh, he's on the wall. Barely got underneath him. Whoa! I thought I was going to zoom out ahead of him.
PHG Pyro said, you got away with manslaughter LOL.
Well, that guy turned down into me, so it wasn't like I was all over him. But yes, I'm pretty sure I hit him. I didn't look to see if I had damage.
Said, why would he go for a move with a 1-second penalty? PHG Pyro said, that's why it wasn't murder LOL.
Lift, felt the back end coming around. That inside move. much for that. Apex. Well, you can get it down where I wanted it to be, but that smooth exit. Getting away from K-John95, down on the 57s. 3 laps to go. Now Manny's pulling away. It's like, how are these guys getting? They must have their rear that much lower. Slowing down too much for that. Catching them. Got no slipstream partner though. I got too close to the wall. If I need to hold 4th gear a little longer there. Last lap. That was dangerous. Alright, P4. The only 3 guys ahead of me are the A+. Should get me some DR. Time we got 220. Next one's at 230. I can do one more.
PHG Duke Thunder.
Much
Said,
better.
GG.
Much better.
Better.
And I got a clean race up bonus out of that one. I went up. Kind of where I started. Can't change too many things. I think I had this at 1150, didn't I? I think I can manage 1150. Now, let's move that to the front. See how that does. Actually, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be right back. Practice with this slightly tweaked tune. About 192 is where you shift out of fourth. Figure out where I'm at when I get through that last corner. We're getting into that last corner. Ah, touch the wall. Got on the gas just a little too early. Whoa, I slowed down a lot there. Yeah, so I do need to wait till I get into that corner a little bit before I shift.
Viking King Gaming said, "Yo yo."
Hey Viking. BKG, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in.
Viking King Gaming said, "Good sir, and you?"
This daily B race is fun. As I spin out. Can't get on it too soon there. Three laps, try to tweak this a little bit.
Viking King Gaming said, "Duke Pyro."
Trying to get on it too hard. Thought I had the wheel straightened out enough. Clearly, I did not. Really maintaining your speed through those S's. That too early. Needed to get up to 192 before I did it.
Viking King Gaming said, "I'm going to be forced to drive a Ford this week, I see."
Is that what it is in Daily C? Is that the meta? Or did I go outside the line? Better. Alright, what did I have this one tuned at?
Stream Elements said, "If you'd like a custom livery made for you or your team,
Where's that put
contact
me?
me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com."
Still 1.6 off of Igor there. Tijny is up there also, and less than a second from him. We were just racing that guy.
Viking King Gaming
Who we got?
said,
Up in fourth.
"I got a plan though." Viking King Gaming said, "That's fast."
Yeah, I like high speed ring. I did really good here when it was Group 4s, and the Veyron was the meta. There's only one A+ in this lobby though, so I gotta be careful I don't screw it up.
Viking King Gaming said, clearly.
Yeah, I don't know. Me and High Speed Ring get along. So, and the thing is, that time, I felt like I could improve on that time even. That didn't seem like a perfect lap.
Viking King Gaming said, glad I'm here, then got a damn good example to follow.
Well, let's not run into people. That's the big thing here. Don't run into people in this first corner.
Viking King Gaming said, GL.
Thank you. Yikes. Oh, I think I hit him. Either that or he just... By the sound of it, I hit him. I didn't feel it, though, on the steering wheel. I'm going to have to watch that. I was coming up into him and I let off. Let off on the gas so I didn't get into him. Oh, we got a penalty up here. Should at least get me back into his slipstream, I hope. Maybe not. I think some of these guys are running with the rear wing at the absolute minimum, and that's just a little too risky. First place had a penalty there. I'm not holding fourth gear long enough. Trying to break the toe. That whole swerving back and forth thing, it's not cool. Oh, did I touch the wall? I did. Dang it.
Viking King Gaming said, sensitive pants.
Yeah. I think they had to, because I think too many people were wall riding that. But you get flying around there if you wall ride it, but I think they had to make the penalties pretty bad to discourage that. Oh, did he hit it again? Nope. There we go, got out of that corner really good. Is that the trick? You just hold it forth throughout that whole corner? Oh boy. What we got going on here? He must have gotten into the wall. I slowed down way too much for that. Let's keep glued to the inside. I think that's the play, is just hold it in fourth throughout the whole corner. Laps. Let's get to the inside. We'll accelerate out of here like crazy. Oh, I couldn't see. Then I hit the wall. Oh man, I had first all wrapped up. He screwed up, but so did I. Ugh. Well, he's got a pen, but it's less of a pen than mine. Dang it! I threw away P1. Why was I still in fifth?
Viking King Gaming said, ouch.
Well, screwed up that corner too. Oh well, I'll end up with a P2 though. Well, this vigilante doesn't get me here. Oh man, that stings. Alright, I gotta see if I got into Ken Day in ninth there.
Viking King Gaming.
Not sure if I did.
Well done.
Thank you. Should have won that one. Alright, we're going to watch the replay, and we're going to wrap this up. My kids are coming home in just a couple minutes, so...
PHG Duke Thunder said, good one.
Alright, let's go look and see if I screwed that one up. Well, went up just a smidge, it looks like. Let's see, did I bump him in that final corner? I think it was lap 2.
PHG Pyro said, I found some more time so I don't have a ghost anymore compounded face.
Okay, so here he is. I go low, he's up high. I'm getting close to him. I think I'm letting off. No, I'm still on the gas. Okay, there I have let off the gas. He's on the gas. No, I think he just lost it. I don't think I touched him. Because he went up into the wall there. I don't think I hit him. He gets the run on me. Look at it again from his point of view. I am getting close. I'm getting really close. He's still got the steering wheel hard to the left. Hard to the left. But, I mean, there's space there, and all of a sudden he goes right. I don't know if he just lost front end, or if I hit him, but... Because now, yeah, he goes into the wall. I don't think I touched him, though. It didn't look like I touched him. He had some things to say in a couple laps, so I wonder if he got hit some more. There he hit the wall again. Didn't get a penalty for that.
Said he understeered into the wall.
That's what I think happened. Let's see, and he's got his hazard, so I think here's where he's typing. I wonder if he thinks I hit him, but I mean, it was close. It was really close, but it doesn't look like I hit him. So I think I'm okay on that one. All right, let's check the roulette wheel. Yeah, that was unfortunate for him.
PHG Duke Thunder said,
Thanks, Duke.
have good night.
Thanks, Duke. All right, well, that's going to be it. This was fun. Got a good livery done. I learned that the person I was talking to in email is Speed Bump. So I'm going to try to finish his livery probably tonight. I'm thinking. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by, saying hi, for the likes. I think we got a new sub in Blink 730. It didn't show up, but he said he subbed me, so I'm going to trust that. I'll have to look at my numbers. But thank you guys for stopping by. This was fun. Until next time, take it easy. Peace out. Bye-bye.